Hi, everyone. My name's Noah Lance. I am the director of the Rain Gutter Association. Today, I'm proud to announce the launch of the Rain Gutter Association Estimator. This is an easy to use, free to use, in-browser drawing and estimate application specifically designed for gutter contractors by me. Here's how you use it. First off, fill in customer information right here at the top. Then write in your company information. Then right below that, just enter in what you're going to be charging per foot for gutters. The only weird thing about this is when you enter in your pricing information for downspouts, you're actually going to enter in the price per story. That's what the PPS stands for. Now, if you don't want to enter any of this and just draw a gutter map, you also have the option to do that. So after you enter in all this information, just click Draw Gutter Map. Boom. That's going to take you to the canvas. Now, this is best used if you're holding a tablet in landscape mode, kind of like the same orientation you can see in the camera here where I am. But you can also use this on your phone, on a desktop. It all works the same, all right? All you're going to do is select what type of gutter you're going to quote. We have 5-inch gutter, 5-inch gutter with protection, downspouts, and miters. And all you do is you place your finger on here and then you just draw. So let's go ahead and draw, let's say 40 feet of 5-inch gutter. Notice that everything is to scale. Dimensions automatically appear on screen. And then at the top, you're actually going to see the estimate total. And then this is all going to be generated dynamically as you draw with all the totals of the different products you draw. Now, if we want to change something on the screen, we just go to the select tool, highlight it. Let's go ahead and make that 40 feet exactly. If I need to charge extra for like roof straps or something, I can edit the unit price of that particular run with an override option here. All right. So let's say on the side, we're going to do 20 feet of 5-inch gutter with protection. Go ahead and draw that. Boom. Then on the back of the house, let's do another, let's say 20 feet of gutter with a 5-foot, I don't know, going back. Here we go. Boom. All right. So you can see we put 20 feet of gutter and 20 feet of gutter protection with 120 feet of gutter here. All the dimensions are showing up on screen. If I want those to be larger or smaller, I use the dimension slider here at the side. All right. Now we have several miters to price in, so we're just going to select the miter shape, select where all those go. All right, now obviously we need to place some downspouts. We would just select 2x3 downspouts here, and then just click on the canvas about where those would go. It's going to ask us how many stories up the downspout is. For the sake of the demonstration, let's go ahead and do 2. And we can actually just select that and copy and paste that around the map. All right, notice how the totals and units are all changing as we do this. We got 5 2-story downspouts. Now, kind of unique to downspouts is the orientation of the little font there. If we want to change that, we can just click the rotate icon and move that around as required. Perfect. All right, and if we need to type in like elbows or anything like that, we can just click on the text thing at the bottom. And we can enter in text for really whatever we need to. Now, if we need to draw like lines or anything like that, there is a straight line tool here for things like driveways or roof lines or whatever else you need to do here. I'm gonna click undo to delete that. If you need to do something in freehand mode, click on straight line again. That'll bring up the freehand pencil mode. And then you can draw little shapes like trees or bushes or doorways or really, buddy, whatever you need to. Now, let's say we're just quoting protection and not gutter with protection. We can select on any of these dashed lines to stand for gutter with protection and just click a button to remove the gutter. All right, we're going to leave it priced in for now. Now, once we are all done, we're just going to hit complete. That's going to bring us to an estimate that's been created dynamically. This comes pre-populated with just some placeholder text about seamless gutters, more than sufficient for 90% of your estimates. If you need to, you can click on the text and change it to whatever you want it to be. Now at the bottom, there's going to be a line item breakdown here. There's going to be some sections that have dashed lines around it. Those are fields you can actually edit. So if you need to add a one-off item or price things a little bit differently or price in a certain amount of removal and disposal, just click on those, enter in the text or the value. It'll adjust the total cost accordingly. Now, once you got everything set up to your liking, just click download PDF and send it out to whoever it needs to go to. Alternatively, if you just want to give something to your installers, you can click this camera icon here. It'll download a PNG image of the gutter map to your device with all the totals, but the pricing excluded. So this is super handy for lots of different reasons. Now, once you're done with that estimate, you've downloaded everything, you can click on Create New Estimate here. This will delete the current customer information and gutter diagram, but it'll keep your company information and pricing in place there, so you don't need to re-enter that. It's kind of a loop, if you will. Now, there's going to be some future development on this as well. In the meantime, I'm just curious to see who uses this, what the feedback is, what bugs you find. If you have comments or questions, just email me, noah@raingutterassociation.org, and you'll be good to go. I guess the one last thing, to scroll on the canvas, you use the select tool and just kind of drag and drop with your finger. You shouldn't need to do that for 90% of your jobs. You can adjust the scale also as needed with the scale across function, all right? So there you go, simple enough to use. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks.